Okay, so once you're a bit comfortable with declaring and initializing variable without doing any mistakes, we will start doing what we will call output in the console. The console is this part in IntelliJ, and in this part we will be able to print some characters, some strings that will appear indeed in that console. This is what we will call outputs. All right? Before starting this, I have to tell you that once you're running your program, this is a sequence, and first, what is here on gray, because of those syntaxes, those expression, the slash and the small star and slash. If it is gray, it means the compiler and the interpreter will ignore it. Absolutely. So this will not provide any bytecode. This is not part of your program. This is what we call comments. Sorry. This is for a programmer to know what he is doing, to explain to his colleague what he wanted to do in a specific part of code, or for you to remember something to do, or if the thing you are doing under this comment is really complex, to remember what you wanted to do when you provided your code. All right, so this part is comments, then it's not run. I mean, it will not change the behavior of your program. Okay, also as I told you, your program is a sequence, so there's no turning back. I mean, the compiler is looking what's at line 6 and 7 and 8, etc., and is doing this until the end of the main method, and there's no turning back in Java. This is really important to understand it. So from now, we declared and initialized variables, but we didn't have the clue if we did it well. So the only way to make sure at this point we did well our declaration and initialization is making an output inside the console to see what's inside our variable. One more thing you have to understand is when you are running a Java program, we are not storing the values of our variable on your hard drive. Your hard drive is a part of your computer that stores data and that will keep them even if you reboot your computer. Those variables are stored inside what we call RAM, random access memory, and those random access memory are part of your hardware computer that will lose everything each time you're rebooting the computer and even rebooting, stopping your Java program, okay? So to summarize, when I'm declaring a variable of type byte, I called it A, I'm putting 4 inside it. If I stop my Java program, I will lose it, all right? So the RAM content will be cleaned. Okay, so at the beginning, when a young programmer is doing some variables, declaring them, it's kind of frustrating. I mean, we want to see if we did the things well. So, to do this, we are going to use what we will call an output. And in Java, it is really simple to do it. All you have to code is this. Deduce is syntax, system with a S capitalized, so in uppercase with S, system.out.println, and inside parentheses you'll put double quotes, and you'll write a famous sentence. This is a tradition for every developer, is to do a hello world in console, so we will do it. you have to write it this way. And when you are going to run your program, so we have two ways to do it. You can right click on the name of your class and just hit run. And once you did it at least one time this way, you will be able to do it this way on IntelliJ. So let's go. And as you can see, I'm having my hello world. Congratulations! You made your first hello world. So to be a bit serious now, again, we are going to use the system.out.println, the println method, to do outputs inside the console. At this point, I don't want to explain you why we are writing the things this way, because again, it will force you to understand many concepts you cannot handle for me right now. So all you have to remember for now is I'm using this syntax to make sure something will appear inside the console. I will do an output writing whatever I want between those parentheses, okay? So we can do it with our variables also. Do you remember? They declared a variable of type int and it's called z. So I can make an output of z and I'll see what's the value of z on my console. In this case, it's 29. And I did it also with x. It's 34. All right? So this is a first step, doing outputs. Make sure you can do it without doing mistakes, compilation errors. Play with it. Make sure, keep declaring, initializing more complex variable with complex expression. Make your own exercise, I would say, and try to make outputs inside the console. And I'll catch you in the next lecture for our first exercise.